Well, if you are looking for something fun to do this weekend, we've got you covered. Joining me now with a full list of activities happening this weekend in Connecticut is Jennifer Bangser from the Cultural Alliance of Fairfield County. Jennifer, welcome back to CT Style.
It's great to be back.
You always have so many activities to share with us.
It really is amazing. I start the weeks thinking, oh my gosh, there's so many things to do. I think we have about 700 events up on our fcbuzz.org website right now to kind of think about planning on getting out and doing.
I love that. But first, let's talk about the Cultural Alliance of Fairfield County. What's your role?
We are a nonprofit organization, and we work to support the arts and cultural sector within Fairfield County. We do that with marketing efforts, professional development workshops, and advocating for the arts, and whenever it's appropriate for us to do that.
Very good.
Yeah.
And we'll start off this weekend with some theater events.
Oh yeah, let's see. This Sunday we have at the Westport Playhouse. They have their regular season that runs May through October, but in the off season they do a lot of family programming, and they have a show called Dog Loves Books, and it's a musical program for children, and it's a good way to get kids out, enjoy the theater, and learn about the joy of reading, and a lot of fun for all.
That's terrific. Fairfield Theater Company also has an event.
Yes, they have. If you didn't get a chance to enjoy Mardi Gras, there's still time. You can head down to the Norwich Concert Hall on Saturday night to see Dr. John and the Night Trippers. He is the embodiment of New Orleans sound, funk, jazz, zydeco, and all. So that should be an incredible show down at the Norwich Concert Hall this Saturday.
Okay, the Fairfield Carriage Barn Arts Center. What is that about?
Yeah, that's a wonderful exhibition space in Waveney Park in New Canaan, and they have their 26th annual Spectrum Art Show that opens Saturday afternoon, and the theme this year is the elements that are associated with the astrological signs.
I think we're looking at an example. Is that
yes, this is
pretty unique.
A painting by Domenico Zapata, who's a painter, really dynamic. He's commissioned to do a piece down at Freedom Tower, and this is kind of an example of the fire element in the zodiac signs. So it really should be quite a show. About 45 different artists represented in all mediums. So
sounds
I would
great.
encourage people to check that out.
This next one really excites me. The Fairfield Museum History Center. 250 years of wedding dresses.
Yep, saying yes to the dress through history. Yeah,
so
it's an exhibit, the fantasy and fashion of the wedding dress, going back to the 18th century through the Civil War up to today's iconic white wedding dress. And they have a brunch on Sunday the 8th with James Covello, who is a well-known fashion designer, a Fairfield native, and he'll be there showing his line of clothing as well as talking about the wedding dresses. They're just gorgeous, and it's a beautiful exhibit.
Brunch and wedding dresses.
There you go.
How fun is that?
Yep. Yep.
All right, this seems like a little bit of music now we could bring into the weekend. Norwich Symphony in space?
Yep. Well, we have this Saturday Dr. John and the Night Trippers, and the following weekend is a different vibe, but at the same space down at the Norwich Concert Hall. The Norwich Symphony does their annual family concert where they side by side with the Norwich Youth Orchestra, and they perform some themes of John Williams from Star Wars and Mozart's Symphony No. 41, and the theme is space, and it's really a great way, very informal, family-friendly.
Sure.
Place to bring your kids to learn about classical music.
Very good. And lastly, you have to tell us about Dinotopia.
Dinotopia. Well, that's down at the Stanford Museum and Nature Center. It's an exhibit of about 50 some odd works by the artist and illustrator of the famous Dinotopia best-selling books, and they're incredibly dynamic, exciting paintings, and the author will also be down at the museum on the 1st doing a workshop and a public presentation of how he creates his works.
Very good.
That's exciting as well.
There are some ways to get some discounts to these events?
Yeah, people who donate to the Cultural Alliance of Fairfield County, we have a FC Buzz supporter card. So for $25 you have access to great discounts to events all over Fairfield County, up and down the coast, all over. It's really exciting.
No reason. You're not going to be bored,
no,
right?
No. Come out,
no
donate,
excuses.
get out and do something fun. Exactly.
Very cool. Thank you so much for being here.
Great to be back.
And for even more events happening this week, log on to fcbuzz.org, right? That's correct.
Exactly,
website?
that's correct.
Very good. And we'll link it up to our website.